Alright, YouTube, what is up? This is my first YouTube video, and I'm going to do my Blu-ray collection. Now, I'm talking really low right now, and also doing this on my phone. I'm going to redo this, eventually. But, I'm doing this. Let's get this thing started. First off, we have, sorry about the lighting as well, we have 300, good movie, you know, typical action flick. Shoot, if you haven't seen it, Netflix it. Afro Samurai, got this for cheap at Target. $10 at Target. Still is $10 at Target. It was I was on for a ride with this one. Pick it up. Pick up all these movies. Except the ones I say don't pick up. Clearly. Up next, Aliens Anthology. This is probably the best $80 I spent on Christmas last year. I watched all 4 of these movies. The first 2 are good. The third one is decent. The fourth one is watchable, like if you're drunk or high. Not if you're sober. Definitely not. Currently, they have them sold individually. Don't get those. Get this one. It comes with all the bonus features that you could ever want for like the next 17 hours of your life. Right, on to the next one. Batman Under the Red Hood, or as I like to call Batman Better Than the Dark Knight. Yeah, I said it. Better Than the Dark Knight. This movie actually engrossed me better than the Dark Knight. Not saying that the Dark Knight is bad by any means, but this one just blows it out of the water for the 75 minutes that it blew me out of the water. Beauty and the Beast, classic, one of my top 5 animated Disney movies of all time. Black Hawk Down, great movie. This is about 11 years old, I think. Came out in 2000, something like that. It looks great, sounds great, acting's great. It's pretty much great. I can't really use any other word than that. Black Swan, oh yeah, Natalie Portman. She definitely deserved her winner of the Best Actress award for this movie. Yeah, I'd say it's kind of weird, but I enjoyed it. I've seen it twice. First time by myself, and then the second time with a group of friends. And it was only like me and some other guy who had already seen the movie, so we were trying so hard not to spoil it for everybody. But Black Swan, good movie. Like I always said, pick it up. Up next, Body Alive. This movie, it's not bad, but it definitely didn't pull me in like I thought it would. Now, Ridley Scott is I don't know if y'all can see that. I doubt y'all can see that. It's terrible lighting. But Ridley Scott is my favorite director, but this is probably one of my least favorite of his. It just, something about it. I just wasn't getting it at all. Centurion, good movie. If you can find it for like $20, get it. I wouldn't buy it for any more than $20. The ending, not the ending, but kind of like the last like 30 minutes of it was like really good, but then it's kind of like, it could have been better. But yeah, $20. That's pretty much what it's worth. $20 or less, or you can get it for like $21 or whatever. But none of that $25 they like to show you at Best Buy and all that jazz. Dante's Inferno, lied. Dark Knight. My first Blu-ray I bought when I bought my PlayStation back in Christmas, so 08. I bought this along with another movie that's later in the collection. I mean, it's a good movie, but I like Under the Red Hood better. District 9. The first time I watched this movie, I was so lost. It was like, I got it, but I didn't at all. By any means at all. Dragon Ball Z, Android 13, BoJack. I have BoJack Unbound on DVD, but my brother destroyed it pretty much. And I never had Android 13. I've seen it, but I never had it. And to get both of these on the same disc was great. Enter the Dragon, bought that for cheap at Best Buy. Classic, Bruce Lee at his best. Still wish he was around. Event Horizon, if you guys have played Dead Space, this is pretty much a heavy influence on that game. And it's like suspenseful and scary. It was just, no, wow. Like I said, if you played Dead Space, you know where the influence is coming from when you watch this movie. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, funny, very funny. Not as funny as 40-Year-Old Virgin. That's probably like the pinnacle of Judd Apatow's movies, in my opinion. But it was really funny. The actors were just stupendous. I can't think of a better word than that. Stupendous, really? Did I really just say that? Friday the 13th, the remake. Now, I like this movie a lot, actually. The whole teleporting Jason thing, like when the cop comes, oh, spoiler, like when the cop comes to the door and everything, that kind of sent me, kind of set me off just a little bit, but it was like, I mean, it was good. It was nice remake. It was like a remake, but just another addition to the series. Green Lantern, the second, I believe, yeah, this is the second DC Universe animated movie that I have in my collection. It's good. It's not as good as the others that I have. This is probably the weakest one I have of the DC Universe. But oh well, here it is. Next one, The Green Zone. Great movie. Great movie. This is what I thought Body of Lies was. And this is a lot better than Body of Lies. It does not even. It dwarfs Body of Lies in my opinion. And it's the same director, Matt Damon, same director as Born Ultimatum. Gosh, this lighting, it sucks. Sorry about that. When I do this again, I'm gonna use my digital camera. I can't use it now because the memory is too full, and I don't feel like deleting any of it. Call me lazy or whatever. But Green Zone, good movie. Pick it up. Up next, the classic that is Halloween. Halloween. My favorite horror movie of all time. Probably my favorite horror franchise of all time. This is what started it all. James Lee Curtis got her thing and all that jazz. Michael Myers got pretty much, well, he was a beast. The music in this, it really sets it apart. And the sequels are okay, but I just would like some continuity with the mask. I don't know what they were thinking. I'm coming down right now. I don't know what they were thinking with the mask at all. Like, it just completely switched, and that really pissed me off, but move that to the side. Up next, the Halloween remake. This gets a lot of hate from the quote-unquote die-hard fanboys of the original Halloween, but I enjoyed it. I thought it gave Michael Myers a more human depth, but he's not supposed to be human. I don't care. I really don't, but I liked it. I haven't seen the sequel to this film in particular, and I heard that gets more flack than this one did, so I'm going to be wary on that one, but I liked it. If you're open-minded, you'll like it. H2O, it would be better if the music was like the original. That's probably my only knock against it, and the mask. I've already said that. Halo on the PS3. Oh my gosh. Oh. Incredible Hulk. Good movie. Inception. The biggest mind screwy movie I've ever watched. Alright, I'm at 9 minutes. This is definitely gonna be a 2-part video, but I'm gonna see if I can get through at least 2 more of these. Up next is The Incredibles. The Incredibles. Disney makes, whenever there's a new format out, and Disney puts their movie on that new format, Disney does it best. And this is probably the best and brightest example of that. Alright, Iron Man 2. Now, you're probably wondering where I have Iron Man 1, but not 2. That's because I have Iron Man 1 on my PlayStation 3 hard drive, and I didn't want to buy that movie again. I will eventually, but not anytime soon. Iron Man 2, I was underwhelmed with it, and I'm going to stop right here, and I'll be back in part 2.